Welcome to Is It ADHD Your Life? A Couple's Perspective, where we unravel what it's like to live with ADHD within a relationship. And this week we're asking the question, is it ADHD or is it anxiety? Hi.
Hi.
You all right?
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah, I'm still rocking the wifey jumper.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I'd just keep it on.
And I've just had another coffee, so it's fun zone time.
Woo! On top of the world, until we start talking about anxiety, and then you'd be like, ooh, down.
Second episode's always my favourite. Like, wow.
So this will be our last episode of 2025.
Well.
We're going out with a strong subject. Because you suffer a lot with anxiety.
I do, yeah.
And it'll be interesting to unpick it and see how I deal with your anxiety as well. But yeah, last episode of 2025. And then we'll be back in 2026 with a bang.
Yeah, definitely. It's a big year, 2026 for
Big,
the podcast.
big year. Yes,
I'm
it is.
taking it places.
Yes, you are. In between that, we're going to have some just little like home videos out where
Yeah.
I'm
There'll
going
be 1 week off, won't there?
Yes.
1 week off the
Christmas.
actual podcast.
Do you know what we didn't mention actually last episode? That we had a week off.
We did.
But we didn't mention it.
No.
So if you're listening to this now, we actually did have just a week. We had a week off 2 weeks ago, didn't we? It felt weird. Did you feel weird about it?
It feels like it's been a long time.
Yeah, I didn't like it really.
No.
But yeah, so last episode and then back in 2026.
Yes.
But keep your eye out on our socials for little videos that might pop up and stuff. Because I'm going to show you what it's like to live with Adam.
Is Donna doing accountability? Is this your way of getting it out there so you need to do it?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
You go on at me all the time for like to be more accountable. So, not like I don't mean like go on at me, but
Okay.
but you say it's like a thing that I need to be more accountable for stuff. So,
Never said that in my life. Literally, that has never come out of my
no,
mouth.
I need to do no, but like I mean like I always have these ideas, but I never follow through.
Oh, yeah.
It's what I mean.
Yeah.
So now I'm following through.
Okay, good. Watch out the socials.
Anyway, this week's episode, we're talking anxiety.
Yes.
You came up with this one. Why?
Couple of reasons. Obviously, it is nearly Christmas. Christmas can bring up a lot of anxiety.
It can.
Also, the wedding, the anxiety that I felt afterwards was like nothing I've ever
Off
felt
the
before.
scale.
And that's what made me think about it.
Okay. Interesting. So it'd be interesting to see anxiety as well from both our points of view because obviously we may have different views about it.
Yeah.
We may struggle with it differently, and we also might cope with it differently as well, and how we help each other.
Yeah.
So I thought that was quite an interesting topic, interesting viewpoint on it. So let's talk about you then.
For a change.
All about you. No, but I mean, like, let's start with the ADHD.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got here common anxiety flavours. It starts off with. I see your face there.
Go on.
What's wrong with it? Fear of forgetting and messing up.
Yes.
Do you suffer with anxiety about that?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's rank them: low, medium, high.
Okay. That's quite high. The messing up thing is especially forgetting stuff. I can live with. I've got better at living with that.
Yeah, you have.
If anything, I've probably leaned into that one where I forget it and then I just think, oh, I forgot it, and then so I'm getting over that. But the messing up thing, the fear of messing up, that's
a high one.
A high one.
So I'm a teacher, and we've discussed this before. There's a lot of times where I mess up in class, or I'm like, kids will ask me a question, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't really suffer with anxiety though about that because I just think we're only human. Do you know what I mean? So I know I can always Google something. If kids ask me what does that mean, I'll just be like, let me just Google it.
This is your kid's futures. And this is your modern teacher.
I'm a bloody good teacher, all right. I draw out their passion, yeah. But it's different for you with your job because if you mess up on stage, it's a lot more visible. Does that make sense? I went into class for the week and I had the wrong lesson planned, and And it was my own silly mistake. But I just thought, do you know what? Let's get the other lesson up. Let's do it without any handouts. Let's work it. And I did. Whereas you would completely crumble.
So I freak out. I freak out before stuff, like especially new stuff. And I cannot explain this feeling. I can. It's anxiety.
Yeah.
Where it just takes over your full body and it's horrible. It is like a shutdown. Like so anxious about what's going to happen. And you build that up so much in your head. Excuse me. 9 times out of 10, when the thing happens, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But it's that build up. The build up is absolutely atrocious.
Well, take the wedding. Like the build up to that was awful for you, and it absolutely was brilliant. And
yeah,
the aftermath not so much for you. But
so one of the only things I wasn't worried about the wedding was my speech, because that's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
I stand up in front of people and talk, and so I never really thought about it. I prepared it and I thought that'll be fine. Never gave it a second thought. And then on the wedding day, I got up to do my speech. I've got the light shining in my eyes. I couldn't see a single face, which I'm very much about faces. Couldn't see a single person, and I absolutely crumbled. I couldn't remember anything. I messed it up. To the point where people afterwards were saying, "You'd think you'd be good at that," and that helped. But that was horrible. So I don't know how I got to that.
But if you feel anxious after that, right? So the anxiety after the wedding, how does that leave you?
Right, so...
Do you know what I mean? Like, how does that disappear?
This is... Oh, right. Well, this is where the anxiety kicked in. The speech was a massive part of it.
Yeah.
Where I thought, oh, well, I messed that up. Everybody hates me and they think I don't love Donna.
Your speech was amazing, by the way. But anyway.
I'm surprised anybody can even look at me. So I never even looked at anybody the rest of the night, because that was all they were thinking about, obviously. In my head, the only thing they were thinking about was, I remember that time he messed up that speech. And so that was all right. I'd get past the night. The day after, and a few days later, the anxiety was off the scale, just thinking that people are going to be thinking about that, or not just to speak, like the wedding. Obviously there was a bit of the entertainment that I booked that never went to plan, and I thought people are going to be talking about that, and that's my fault, I've done that, and it went, and all I could think about was, I know some coping mechanisms for anxiety, which is where mainly like the breathing, which I've not done, and the talking it through, like to yourself. So thinking, this is what I'm thinking, this is what's actually happening, and this is the outcome, kind of thing. And I was trying, and that wasn't working. And all I was thinking was, please make this go away. Please make this feeling go away. Hopefully it's a time thing where after a few days it'll ease a little bit. And the only thing I can compare it to is the severe hangover anxieties I used to get.
Beer fear.
Where I used to make a fool of myself. That was justified.
That's mental.
Where I used to make a fool of myself.
After the wedding.
And then the anxiety after a hangover would last for days and days. And it was the same thing. To the point where I Googled, is it normal to feel anxious after a wedding? And it turns out I'm not alone. A lot of people are the same. Some husbands break down.
Oh my God. I don't even know the one of them. I break down, I mean, not a husband.
So I never broke, but it was just, and it was all over me. So that has now been, just over a week. And it's still there a touch, but it's left me a lot. So, yeah.
I drank right at the wrong time, just as you came to the end. Yeah. Okay, what about RSD?
It's all part of it, isn't it? Because you're worried about what people are thinking about you. That
so
is the
low, medium, or high?
Higher.
Higher than high?
Highest. That's the root of, I would say, all of my anxiety. The bottom line is what people are thinking, and how I look to other people.
Okay. Another flavour is, I knew I should...
I know. Sorry, the flavour thing is out.
I'm going to keep saying it. I know I should do this, but can't. Anxiety. Talk to me about that. What does that mean to you?
Not sure.
The work thing?
Yeah, the day-to-day living where I think I've got a list.
Okay.
Let's take one email. Especially before the wedding, I had a lot of stuff to like juggle about and change things. And a lot of the stuff I left till the very, very last minute because I knew I should send that email or that text message, and I never done it. And every day it was my first thought, I need to send that message, I need to send that, and I wouldn't do it. I knew I had to do it, couldn't do it, literally couldn't do it.
Yeah. And
that led to some last minute things where I had to like change right there, which made it more stressful than it had to be.
Yeah,
because of that, constantly thinking about doing it but not being able to do it.
Do you know what's crazy to me is you know how it's going to make you feel, and you know that it's going to build up and build up. So why not just do it?
I know.
And that's mental because I do the same thing. Like I brush stuff under the carpet all the time, and it's crazy because if you just do it, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And when you look at stuff like from the outside looking in, and you think like that, and you say, even after hindsight, when you think I knew that whole time that would have been all right, and I should have just done that. It's not like that. It's not. Your brain takes over.
It's another level.
You physically cannot do
it. How anxiety shows up behaviourally. So avoidance, shutdown, irritability, and over-explaining. Do you think you suffer with them?
Some of them.
Okay, avoidance, tick. Shutdown, tick. Irritability, tick. Over-explaining.
No, I don't know.
Maybe not so much.
No.
But the other is 100%.
The avoidance thing, see, after the wedding and the anxiety, one of my thoughts, my serious thoughts were, what if I just don't talk to anybody ever again? Because I'm all right, I'm quite happy doing what we do. Don't even need to talk to anybody else.
You only need me in your life.
That's you've went that way with that. No, right, you take that if you want. But no, it just So I would avoid situations and things and even people just to get away from the anxious
to get away from the anxious feeling. Interesting. How anxiety and ADHD feed each other. So how do you think they go hand in hand?
So I done some research this morning.
Yeah, in the car.
In the car on the way here. And the overlap would really surprised me, actually. Can I just get this?
Of course you can.
That I got? Really surprised me because obviously I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety very young, put in tablets, and that was it.
Yeah.
So to see how it could have been...
The overlaps.
It is unbelievable. So I thought it was just this racing mind, and this racing mind made you anxious.
Right.
And that was it. That was the only connection. But then when I actually went into it this morning and... went into it. I'm trying to avoid saying chat GPT that. It came up, like, there was loads of them, like the restlessness could be anxiety or it could be ADHD.
Okay.
Like not being able to sit still and jumping about. I can feel myself doing it as I'm I know what that means. Sorry, am I keeping you up?
Sorry.
One thing I've got on my phone, you can't even just hear my 6. So
we'll cut to you on that bit.
The racing thoughts, that's what I thought it was, so that was all right, that was fine. Trouble concentrating, where it can look like zoning out and stuff. It could be ADHD or it could be anxiety because the attention gets hijacked by worry. Not having that one.
So you do a lot of zoning out.
Yeah.
And it's generally when you're on your phone.
Yeah.
So you did it to me this morning.
Yeah.
And it's formed my 5-minute moan, believe it or not.
I got a very important email.
No, but you just started a conversation with me. Anyway, let's keep it for later. But I don't think that's your ADHD. That's not anxious because you're talking. It's anxiety because you're talking to your wife.
Okay. I like this. Let's go with this.
Okay.
Procrastination or avoidance. It looks like leaving things until the last minute, not opening emails, delaying phone calls. it could be ADHD because of task initiation, overwhelm, time blindness, and the brain can't get traction. Or it could be anxiety, avoidance because the task feels threatening, a fear of failure, judgment, or bad outcome.
I think some of them would. I think some is ADHD, some is anxiety.
Okay.
So I think sometimes your ADHD avoids stuff because you can't be arsed, and you just want to sit down and watch Emmerdale. Okay. But I also think that
I love that Emmerdale's back.
Yeah, it's never going to go away, is it? But I think on the other hand, there are times when your anxiety takes over and you don't want to send that email because you're scared of the reply.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to let people down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think there's a bit of both, though.
Is that anxiety or RSD?
No, I think that's anxiety.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, doctor.
You're welcome.
Fifth one. Forgetfulness and disorganisation. It looks like missed appointments, losing items, messy house, late replies, chaotic planning. Could be... Why are you shaking your head already?
That's your ADHD.
Yeah. So it could be ADHD because of working memory and planning difficulties, or could be anxiety because mental bandwidth is eaten by worry, so memory and organisation drop, especially during stressful periods. Don't look at me like that.
I think I would say that's 95% ADHD with you.
I would agree. And the last one is irritability or emotional blow-ups. Looks like snapping, feeling on edge, sudden tears, small things feel massive. Doesn't sound like me. Could be ADHD because of emotional regulation and frustration tolerance issues, especially when overstimulated. Or could be anxiety. Constant tension makes people reactive. The body is already at 80%, so any extra tips over.
Interesting. I think I would go with your ADHD.
Do you know what I've took from looking at the six of them?
You're not anxious at
I've
all.
I've never had anxiety.
Anxiety doesn't live in your brain. It's all just...
It's ADHD.
Exactly what I've took from it as well.
Oh, that is absolutely crazy.
And does that upset you a little bit?
No, it's not upset.
If you ever say to me now, oh, I'm anxious about this, I'd be like, no, you're not. It's just your ADHD.
Can you stop making up stuff that I've said? I've never once said, oh, no.
No, I said, if you did come to me, I wish you'd start listening.
But that is meant, and then, I mean, I've spoke about doctors before, saying that I've been to doctors that many times and nobody mentioned ADHD. Mm-hmm. But if it's that close, if that's what they're going off, then it's easy to just say that's anxiety. Mm-hmm. When realistically, no, every one of them is ADHD. Let's
face it, nowadays they don't want to diagnose people with ADHD,
especially not
at the minute. So I think a lot of doctors will go down the route of anxiety.
But that's crazy. And I've never had anxiety. I'm going to stop taking the tablets, see how I got on.
Brilliant. Let's talk about me then.
Okay.
Sorry, I lost my notes again then. So, for me, the non-ADHD partner, anxiety...
Neuronormal?
What?
Neuronormal. Why do you not say it?
Oh, because I'm married now. Oh. Jokes. Anxiety themes, carrying the mental load. Mm-hmm. So, I don't think I suffer a lot from anxiety. I don't think I get anxious about stuff, really. But I do suffer mentally for things. Maybe inside more than the outside. Mm-hmm. I don't reveal a lot because I feel like you do enough for that for both of us.
So you think?
So I think I hide my mentally until I'm really tired and then it comes out a little bit. Mm-hmm. So carrying the mental load, I think I do a lot of that. Mm-hmm. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you say, probably quieter than me to an extent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you're not an anxious person. You don't get... No.
It's because I'm a performer.
Funny you should say that, because the one time I remember seeing you like proper anxious, like I've never before or since seen you like it.
Before I went on stage?
Before you went on stage singing in the Labour Club that time. You were a mess.
I did a show for...
Don't say it.
No. For our friends in Spain.
No. Monday something.
Maundy Thursday. Oh. I did a show for Maundy Thursday. And
you were a wreck.
I was, oh my God, shaking unbelievably. But I blew it out of the water. But yeah, I was a wreck. Not knowing what's going to be forgotten or dropped. Interesting. So I do suffer with that, actually. And that does give me anxiety a little bit. If I think anxiety is what it is. So I replay things in my head, or I replay situations. So say we've had a little bit of like a disagreement or whatever, I will replay in my head what's going to happen next, and it gives me a little bit of the feeling, the anxious feeling, because I then think, oh, we're not going to talk for 6 hours. He's going to get up and leave me. That's it. We're done. And in reality, you'll turn to me and go, have you finished being moody now? And make a joke about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I replay in my head. That's probably where my anxiety comes in. Worrying about being too much or nagging.
Me or you?
Me.
Right, okay.
So I do nag you sometimes, but I don't get anxious about it because I feel like you need nagging sometimes.
Fair dues.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? Like this morning, I could have blew my lid at that white table.
All I done was empty my pockets.
No, but
the stuff's got, the batteries have got to go somewhere.
I've put your little box there.
Oh, that box is never getting used.
But then batteries don't ever get moved, and then...
Oh, you put them in the box.
Oh. But yeah, I don't think I suffer anxiety per se. Like you do, but now I've discovered that you don't suffer it either.
No,
You've just got ADHD. So the anxiety feedback loop, so it becomes like a shared cycle, or it can. So for example, if we have, I want to say like a forgotten plan, but we don't really have forgotten plans, don't we? Or like a missed task, or...
No, we don't really do plans.
We don't... We don't ever forget stuff either, like as in like a couple. No. Like, because I'm pretty good at remembering, and you're pretty good just like going yes, no.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So we need to kind of like break down the loop. So ADHD anxiety, avoidance or defensiveness. Is it?
You just says a lot of words there.
So ADHD,
yes,
anxiety. Okay. So your anxiety,
yes,
is it avoidance or is it defensiveness? Or do you think it's both? Or do you think?
Probably avoidance.
Right. Okay.
I think.
You don't understand what I'm saying,
Absolutely
do you?
not.
So what I'm saying is, do you think...
Please don't say the words again.
Do you think with your anxiety, you avoid stuff more?
Yes.
Or do you get on the defensive?
No, I avoid it more.
There we are.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a very defensive person.
No.
You don't really argue, like...
No.
Your point, do you?
No.
If I'm being honest. So like with mine, for example... my anxiety, which I don't really have apart from when we say about the argument thing, is it that I need reminding that actually you're not going to just get up and leave? Or does it control me too much? Does that make sense? I think I need reminding that you're not... I didn't mean to show you like...
So you want constant reassurance? Is that what you're telling me?
Please, yes.
Okay, cool.
I just wake up every morning and be like, Donna, you're so beautiful, and
Sure,
then I'll leave you.
Sure.
Can you name a moment where you've ever felt attacked because of your anxiety? Or have you ever attacked yourself for it?
Oh, all the time.
Mentally?
Yeah, all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, but I can't think of a time where I've been attacked because it's the avoidance thing. I would go out of my way to avoid the situation where I'm being attacked. So all the anxiety would happen before that point.
Right.
And I would make sure to avoid the point where I could be attacked.
So actually, on the outside, nobody would know. Because I didn't know you had anxiety about the after wedding. So actually, you would mask your anxiety. So actually, you wouldn't get attacked by us, would you?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. At what point does anxiety stop protecting us and start ruining the relationship? So
it's interesting that looking into anxiety, like I've tried, was it CBT?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of looking into the anxiety.
Is this where you like you pat your legs?
No, that was a different thing. I don't want to talk about that one. That's different DBT or something where you've got to blink and no, I didn't like that one. But looking into it, it's like the anxiety and worry and panic. It's a survival thing. It's a thing that's rooted for in humans. It's to protect you, and I find that amazing that that's how your brain works. Still, that the anxiety is to stop you from danger, and your brain. Oh, I've just remembered that. I've just got a moment.
Okay.
Your brain doesn't. If I remember it right, your brain doesn't understand the difference between actual danger and the danger that you've made up in your head. Don't say that as if I might be right, because I might not be. I don't know.
That would then bring on more anxiety.
That brings on the anxiety.
Yeah.
You're making stuff up, and your brain's you're worried about stuff that doesn't exist. That's
Well, I think everyone suffers from that though. Because look at me when we have a tiff, and I then think you're going to leave me. I'm making stuff up because and part of me thinks, Donna, you do this all we do this, and you'll be fine in a few hours, But there is one time when you might snap.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So what I learned was to, again, I wish you could do it in normal circumstances, but it's only good looking back at what you've just went through. Where you put down what you're worried about, and then look at it. Is it real, or am I making this up?
Right. Okay.
And then look at the outcome.
Interesting.
And that's honestly, it works wonders, but it's easy to say afterwards, but not in the moment.
Yeah. I've got some practical tips and hints to help with anxiety. So naming anxiety out loud instead of acting from it.
Okay.
Do you think you'd have felt bad? It felt better, if you'd have told me, for example, straight after the wedding, like a day after, got some bad feelings going on here.
No, because I think in that example, you would probably have been part of the
problem.
No, thinking that I was worried that you had a good time or whatever.
Okay.
So I would have been scared to say it out loud. Just
mental,
in case,
isn't it? Because I couldn't have told you enough how it was the best day of my life and how much I loved it and stuff like that. But that's not enough.
No.
For your brain, for your brain to think, actually, yes, you did have a great time. Yeah. Clear reassurance versus vague, it's fine. So you need clear reassurance.
Yes, please.
What are you looking at then?
Nothing.
What's going on?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh.
You say it's fine, and I hear it was terrible. It's the worst thing ever. And I'm raging.
And I'm like, oh, it's fine. And you're like, no, it isn't. So I have to look at your face. I don't know what else to say, though. Repair conversations after anxiety-driven conflict. So maybe we could say sorry to each other quicker.
Yeah, I think that's important. It's looking back and thinking, I was a bit unreasonable there because of my anxiety.
Same for my tiredness, I suppose. Okay, I think that we could go on and on and on, couldn't we? And I think we need to get our 2 segments out very quickly.
I think we should get a guest on. A professional in anxiety.
Okay. Well, that's your task then.
Yeah, okay.
To get one for us. Okay. Let's move on for our 5-minute moan. Our last one of the year. I'll go. This morning, you asked me a question. I answered it. This was you on your phone, and you're scrolling away, and you went, what? And I was like, so I told you again. And I knew it hadn't sunk in because your eyes were firmly still on that phone. Sorry, tell me again. It's not the first time though, and it's driving me mad a little bit at the minute.
Okay.
And I understand that you're busy. Don't start a conversation with me until you're finished, because we know that you can't handle doing 2 things at once. Okay.
Okay, I'll go.
I know.
Why do you interrupt my work with your conversations? No, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't think I wasn't aware that that's something that happened often.
Right.
Not to that extent this morning. Looking back on it, it was bad because I specifically started the conversation.
If it had been me that initiated it, it'd be different.
But it was bad timing because as I initiated that conversation, I got a very strange email to do with work.
Just 1 second. Can I come back to you in a second? I've just got this email. And I'd have been like, oh, yeah, brilliant, no worries. But instead you left me hanging. And you're staring at your phone. I was just like, hello?
It's quite funny because thinking about it, I can see your face now looking at me as if, what the
Do you know what as well you've been doing recently a lot of?
Oh.
What?
What?
What? What? You're like you're not listening ever.
That's my hearing.
No. It's your ADHD choosing not to listen. Anyway.
Okay.
So what are you going to do about it?
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
I just won't talk to you anymore because I've got work.
This is what happens when you get
I'll
married.
save it for Monday.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, have I got to do an actual one?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's been like over a week now. Time to drop the husband shit.
No, I knew you were going to say this. I think it was either going to be that or my pants. As in like my trousers that I've gotten today.
Quite like your trousers.
You told me that they were blue clown pants.
They're a bit baggy. They're like...
Anyway, but they're sparkling. That's...
Yeah.
Anyway, no, it's only been a week. I've never had a husband before. I'm milking it, okay?
Okay.
But I don't understand why you don't like it. Like, hi, husband. Why don't you like it?
That's why.
I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy.
Oh.
Okay, I hear you.
Okay.
I'll just do it very less.
Okay.
Okay, oh, when no one's around.
Okay.
Is that all right? Well, you're busting my husband bubble. Okay, so just to finish off very quickly, we've got our good, bad and ugly. And I have managed to get some anxiety ones. I asked people out there, have you got any that relate to anxiety? And we'll just do one of each, if that's okay. So, the good. We started naming anxiety out loud instead of reacting to it. All about relationships as well. Saying I'm anxious, not mad, has changed everything. It doesn't fix the problem, but it keeps on the same team. I like that. Your face says no.
Do you though, in real life?
Don't get me wrong. Like, there are people that do red card, green card, aren't there? Have you ever heard of that before?
Is that no clubs you go to?
No. No,
that's still a thing.
Oh, you can eat meat. Red card, green.
You're thinking me. I'm thinking the ones with like single and feel like meat, more meat.
That's us down to a T. No, I think there's people where they say, I need a red card right now, or I'm giving you a red card, I'm going to take 5 minutes out. The people that do that in relationships, I think that's just like that. I like the fact that, like, I'm anxious, not mad, so I just need 5 minutes to calm off.
Right, okay, so let's put this in real life.
Okay.
We're in the middle of a heated argument. Yeah. We're both very passionately
with
each other.
We never heat arguments.
No, but let's say we are, and then I'll be like, no, do you know what, Donna? I'm not angry, I'm just anxious. And you'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, Adam, okay, that's fine. Come on.
You're going to try it next time, aren't you?
You know it.
Well, I quite liked it.
Okay.
And good on them.
Yes.
For having something that helps them.
I'm not laughing at what they're doing.
No, of course. I bet you're thinking about what we would do.
If that works amazing, I'm just trying to put that in their whole life.
Yeah. Okay. The bad. Every time my partner forgets something, my anxiety spikes and I turn into the reminder police. I hate who I become, but if I don't remind them, nothing gets done, and then I'm anxious anyway. So that's me, isn't it? I'm the reminder police. And the ugly. Sometimes I wonder if my anxiety has turned into control. I micromanage because I don't trust things will get done, and they feel like a child. I know it's hurting us, but I don't know how to stop. So I sometimes feel like I could probably micromanage you a little. I do sometimes, and I feel guilty for it. Because you turn around to me and say, "You're not my real mum." But sometimes I think you need just that little push.
I don't disagree.
But maybe that's my anxiety that comes out then, which is a bit mental. Because I don't think you feel anxious about that, do you?
No.
I think you quite like it. That's it for this week's episode. Make sure you follow us on all of our socials, on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. Keep watching our videos. We've had an amazing 2025 with you guys watching us, commenting, feedbacking, just getting in touch and getting involved. So long may it continue into 2026. And we've got loads more like stuff coming up, haven't we, that we really want to sink our teeth into.
Big plans.
Yes, definitely. Don't forget, you can send us your good, bad and ugly to adhdyourlife@gmail.com. And anything else that you want to tell us as well.
Have a very happy New Year.
Yes, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.